Welcome down to the frontline right by the corner of Terrace 3 here at Layer Road Stadium for our latest instalment with a long-term supporter of Colchester United for his memories of Layer Road, and with the ground closing in a few months' time. This afternoon we've got Paul Lost, who has been a long-term supporter of Colchester United. And first of all, just looking back at that first half, big mistake by Pat Bolger.
Yeah, very big mistake there. I thought it was a basic misunderstanding of the offside rule, really, and it's a shame where Bulger got sent off, because it's changed the game. But they're doing well, they're doing okay, and I thought the second half we came back into it.
You've been a supporter for how long here at Layer Road, and where do you normally see the games?
Well, I've been a supporter really since the late 60s, but my earliest sort of recollections in the early 70s, particularly around the time that we played Rochdale and played Leeds in the famous cup game. But I've stood at most parts of the ground. I don't think there's any parts where I haven't actually been.
And what do you think would be a favourite area to watch games from here at the stadium?
I think the best view at Layer Road is at the back of the main stand. It's a good view where we are at the clock here, but you don't get a very good perspective of the game. I've got lots of happy memories of the far side, Terrace 3 and Terrace 4.
And obviously, do you have memories of when the clock end wasn't seated and it was a terrace?
Very much so. I can remember standing on many cold evenings at the back of the clock end. Shaky old keeper was the famous cry from his host, and I'll always remember those days.
And you've mentioned already the Leeds game. Any other games that stand out in Layer Road over the years?
Yeah, I think there's a lot, but I can remember the Southampton game when we played in the Cup. I think it was the League Cup, I think. Aston Villa. Crystal Palace, I think we played him in the Cup as well. And at that time I was in the Layer Road end on the bouncy old floorboards, and that was a great day. It was a great time.
And they were I think it was well into the 90s that they lasted, wasn't it?
To be honest, yeah, I think it was. I can't remember exactly when they took them up, but obviously that was because of the Bradford fire and that kind of thing, where legislation came in and they had to get rid of the wooden, as much of the wooden stands and things like that. But yeah.
And favourite players that have graced the turf?
Too many to mention. I think one of my favourite players was Ryan Hall from the early times. But obviously you've got the players like Loa and Kinsella, and Roy McDonough was always a favourite of mine as well.
And what are you going to miss? What are you going to miss when Layer Road decides to call it a day?
I think I miss the atmosphere and the family kind of atmosphere that we've got here, and the place itself. It's very quaint, and it's got its own peculiar type of atmosphere. I'll miss it really.
And you've also been part of the action group that has pressed ahead for the new stadium to be built, and it's well progressed now. What sort of jobs were you taking on with that action group before the stadium actually had builders on and the steelwork started to go on and really got going?
Well, my personal role was really organising things, getting people together, getting people around the table to talk, and trying to obviously get the council to see the advantages of moving and why it had to move. But it was a joint effort. It wasn't just me. I mean, there was Rob Knight, Paul Akers, Mark Riley. We all rallied round, and lots of others. That was a team effort on that.
And you've been to obviously some new stadiums. What do you think of these new stadiums? Because terraces are on their way out nowadays, aren't they?
Well, this is it. I mean, a lot of fans and supporters that come here say that they miss the terraces, and it's something I think we'll miss when I sit now. I think the new stadiums are good, but there's still aspects of these new stadiums that go up not that brilliant, and I hope and I think the club will learn from the likes of the new meadow, and they'll go on and improve from those.
Things are going to be out shortly. How do we come back in this fixture? 1-0 down at home to Crystal Palace.
Well, 1-0 down, but I think we've had our chances. Could have scored 2 or 3 there, and I think if we keep plugging away and playing our game, I think we can get back into it. Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for this afternoon's comments and your memories of Layer Road.
Thank you.